Today we're going to be looking at foot positioning and stance for how we'll be fighting and throwing our techniques in kickboxing. Now the first point to note here is that I'm going to be describing everything as right-handed. If you're left-handed, you're going to be doing everything the opposite way. So right-handed people, I'm going to start with my feet together. It helps if you've got lines or squares on the floor so I can see what my feet are doing. But to get the right positioning, I'm going to bring my left foot shoulder width apart, and then that same left foot shoulder width forward. So my feet are in the corners of a square, nice and simple. You can see both my feet are facing forward at the moment. Well, now to get this slightly more comfortable, I need to adjust and slide my heels out so that both my feet are parallel, facing the same way, but they're just off-centre very slightly. Now I'm very in the middle, so very 50-50 balance at the moment, right in the middle of my stance. Now K1, as we're going to be training in a very aggressive stance, and for that I need to be a little bit more on my front foot, a little bit heavy going forward, so I'm going to get a bit more attack, a bit more aggression going in that direction. So for that, I need to put about 60% of my weight onto my front leg, so I've got a nice bend on both my knees, a bit more weight on my toes than on the back foot. Okay, so you can also see my back foot, my heel is lifted off the ground, and that just means when we start adding rotation into our techniques, I can get a lot easier rotation on the back of the foot. Also allows me to move backwards and forwards a lot easier. Okay, so the main points to notice here is that I'm staying front on, I'm not turning sideways on, I'm not point fighting, I don't want to hide from my opponent. K1 is very front on in this position, so I can see, they can see my torso, my whole body front on, and it allows me to get a lot of rotation and a lot of power through my strikes. Next time, we're going to be looking at our guard and how we hold our hands when we're throwing strikes.